Hey guys, it's me, Emojing, and welcome back to the channel. This has been a long time coming. This is the inevitable fall of Emojing, and I am now looking fuck. I should have come up with a better joke. I'm now looking for Kentucky Fried Sugar Daddy. Welcome to I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Look at this gorgeous man. Right. Okay. So, oh god, fucking loud. Let's turn that master volume down a bit. Okay, right. Okay, how do I go back? Oh, there. Right, new game. My name is Emojing. Delicious. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school was no time to sleep in. Yeah, there we go. You slept through the school year and gave up on the ones that... Oh. Well. Let's try again. That wasn't very fucking smart on my behalf. Yeah, we get it. We've seen all this. Okay. Let's smack that clock. Lying in the bed, you stare at the ceiling, think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious university. Is that BTS? No, it's just chicken in my thoughts. Okay. Your mind begins to wander. Yep, that's me. Who'll be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through the morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door and head off to class. Nom nom nom. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend, forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Emojing.
Oh, the cringe!
I'm not going to do voices. That's cringe. Are you excited for the first day of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself. Well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. If I'm no good, what if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to be a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School, we had to commence with a 3-day only semesters. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. The sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mat. That's great. Should you prep talk her or change the subject to give us some relief? Change the subject. I want to give us some relief. It's hard to see Miriam like this and frankly quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to move to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumours about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who's enrolled at this high school. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harland. He's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born from an egg. An egg like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. The thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard he once fought with a bear with just a smile. Both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands under the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Emojing's shins alone. What's wrong with my shins? How dare you? Ugh, you can't even stand Ashley. Her name is annoying. You know a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make her feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. They've gotten to me! They have gotten to me, what are you on about? I'm so upset. My shins are amazing. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man-Man. Van the Man-Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van! You rang. He looks like a JJ's character. Oh, come on now. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh my god. You've never been sure what their arrangement is. But as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Can't believe the University of Cooking School would ever allow people like you to ascend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's not much time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh. See you later, losers. Oh my god. As you approach the door, you see a goofy little kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forwardly and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name's Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Right. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be a heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Emojing, so are you going to make me hold this door all day? No! With that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. I think I recognise his face, but there's a bucket of chicken. Probably Pythagoras' theorem. You got pi, but that says 2. Is that 2? No, that's 3. You got welcome app. Okay, right. I need to stop looking into things. Otherwise I'm going to look like a dumbass. You stand at the edge of the room unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. His dog! I want him, he's adorable. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable.
What the dog doing?
Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? The cute dog is our professor? This best school ever? I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around. I'm chilly, so unclose the window, and then he walks in. Oh, so dreamy. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student at his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favourite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence, please call me Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly the room is sweltering. Whew! Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe you should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and that is with all you really weird insults. And what is with... Yeah, okay. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present and future, many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there even might be really adorable tiny food. When it all is said and done, there will be a battle. You'll lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognise me? This is my third year in the school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word. I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class bursts into laughter. It's adorable! You Clank, you rascal. Just spat on my own hand. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation of being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up and give him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack, beef treat. You reach beneath your apron and return a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide and he lonks onto it. Fuck! Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from class and the school. Frick! Frick! Okay, rubber ball. You reach beneath a rubber ball. Sprinkles' eyes go wide. You toss the ball after grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if you endeared him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Emojing. There's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. I'm sorry, best friend, but... You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you're settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz. Yeah, quiz about me! This is incredibly important, surprisingly short quiz. Tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands? Extremely. Forest is to a tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Spork. Hell yeah. Anything, right, what food is for best? Right, where's... Anything as long as it's played with love and not too much salt. Okay, yeah, I'm too good at this. The sprinkles, yes. He's the best boy. Let's go. Perfect score, 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You looked up to see that Colonel Sanders, as you've been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Emojing, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any cooking restaurant you've ever eaten at. Since that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating, delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologise for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh! Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said shh! In honour of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Feed chicken! Hold your breath. Is this... Oh my goodness. Some good, fresh Kentucky fried chicken. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavours. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I can say about that. What? You think you stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Get him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. Nah, mate. You are dumb. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was like, just write in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Leave him alone, he's my man. You see her body language change from bitter to evil, to sweet and innocent. She slides closer to Colonel. She realizes that if he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking... No, he's my man. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his... Whoa, hold on, I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face. He instantly tries to pure in his exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and you sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. They swim towards the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavours are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer. Closer! Until your fingertips connect with the end of everything. You are forever lost in a land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Emojing now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. Fuck! I died. What the fuck? I died because of how good it was. Savor the moment. Everything that Okay. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful. Pure, heavenly. What a guy. Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting your food, you try to get one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come in and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune, establish my legacy for all the time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me were talking here. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'll be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie. I like that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow. Blank. Wow. You'd never heard. Never have guessed that. In fact, I'm not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Whilst everyone is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Find Colonel Sanders standing outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again, howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look. At the school buildings, I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional... No, I don't want to ruin the 11 herbs. Neg him to show... No, let's just be modest. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavours were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savoury and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate that compliment, Emojing. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The lesson starts soon. Holy shit! You step into the massive cooking arena. While the afternoon lesson will take place, each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they should need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally we get to show our stuff. Wait a second, oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? I'm not going to blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of 2. That is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Emojing. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzz. Oh, my 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you have picked for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay to be not words. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank, obviously. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. Not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this junction. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Fork. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Exactly, he's adorable. What are you on about? Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha. Hank judders and the panel shakes loose. You can get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea? Which dish do you suggest to your partner? Steak tartare seems easy. It's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Mashed potatoes and gravy. It's always been something, yeah. So it's always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe even mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your face to go beet red. Embarrass you, turn away quickly. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off mine. He's my man! Stop! Did someone call for me? Oh, no, jeez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing Emojing streams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes, and tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van. Are we working in a vortex or a duet now? Actually, no. Looks like Emojing was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Damn it. Don't be rude, Van. This is some mad boss music. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like thigh and a drumstick. It makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear: she's coming for Colonel. If you don't watch out, Ashley is going at you hard. You need to ask for backup here before things get ugly. Well, turn to Colonel. I'm here to learn and express myself via cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's respect the format, okay? We turn to Colonel Sanders. They're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took Emojing as my partner for this activities, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behaviour, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Emojing's natural talents or their loyalty. Yeah, Colonel. You defend me, boy. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for his sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Down those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realise that, in the tension of your moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and clean flavour. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps. You know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. That looks delicious. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh, Colonel. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab it off of him, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. For that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world, it stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. The cadaver you dig the utensil into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the fork of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful of Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realises that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there. Emojing, we do not waste food in brood cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I'd expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better be prepared to eat it from whether it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with the gravy. Pathetic. Just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plaited on a battle axe. Blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long, and that ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you'll look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish does not strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. He's now a ghost. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. Notice the tip of the tentacle slurps in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain, just for a moment. Then is almost immediately back to oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moment. Shock is frozen. The whole crowd, they are motionless as statues. Class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated it against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors are making enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up, but really, that really annoying student and all his nonsense. Colonel Sanders approaches you. Sorry you had to go through that. Please let me keep going. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You followed Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. It's those mashed potatoes you made in class. Before you go on, I want you to know that's a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realise I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food. Colonel Sanders getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time. You tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Emojing. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh jeez. You see, when I was a boy, I had a dream that one day I'll be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And ever since the day I've been working hard toward that dream, and day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say the inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long sad sigh. It's fucking great. I love this. Forget him. We're talking about me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. What? I think I left the fridge door open. Lady Rhodes. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on the emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Oh, fuck. Attack. You decide to go on with the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on with the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Take 1 damage. Defend. It's time to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay. Spork Monsters focus their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decide to go on attack, which Cook with Love does 1 damage. Spider buffed up and ready to rumble. Goes on the attack. Ow. It should take more damage. You're not going to survive this battle. Defend. Buff up. No one can control this buffness. You start to feel bloated and quite frankly a little gassy. You better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on attack. Chow down. You chow down, does 2 damage. Powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pop Pie Power Pinch. Pop Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare the wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust inside the gnarly beast long enough to realise that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. You defeated Monster, left behind a special item. It appears to be first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card stuck inside. The last name to has been signed it out is Borko. Borko, that sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet night holding a mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from the battle buzz, you realise that the final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Must have helped you get home in your tired state. You didn't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel the covers being pulled up over you as you tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love dreams. Oh, weird. Frick. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And there's a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. Meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into her own story. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank? Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something really about him. I like him. Like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me lots, all kind of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? No, but that doesn't make complete sense. But that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And also the convertible that he himself rode in front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe someone got lost in the pressure cooker language translation now. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're aligned before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that I did him a big favour. I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I feel my... It was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived later when I cooked with him. A very strange feeling came over me, and the flavour was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals, I bet he'd love to know more about the new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel's secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it means so much, it'd mean the world to me. No one has to know it from you or from Colonel Sanders. I'm making up a fake ingredient. Like, I'm not ruining my relationship between me and the Colonel. You quickly think of a fake ingredient. I don't know, how about... It was the Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some witch's potion, but... What can you do? Eye of Newt? Wow. Her eyes light up. Imagining such a thing, you figure out that you've satisfied her curiosity. She'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone. And you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you ask to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes and the cherry blossoms petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Look at him. Let's run to him. You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel are would be to run to him. Surely he'd sweep you onto the back of his stallion and ride away together. Oh, Colonel! My Colonel! However, your sudden... Ah, fuck. Great. Ooh, Emojing, I'm here to deliver your message. Not this guy. It's important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end. So know it's serious. I've been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Before he could continue, suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Without just his natural seasoned musk. Maybe you shouldn't be riding a horse to school, or maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here, but one thing for sure, Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you with Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Something a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? I'm not interested. You sit near the rivals, but leave a back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping and try to cover your tracks, then provides an excuse. It's time for class. You're distracting the rest of us who want to learn? Now you've upset him. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if you ate it. Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. That's the word. I don't know how to say that word. I don't know. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they're hiding, and you instantly recognise it. It's a book, just like the one you found after the encounter with Spork Monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley's immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. This book is family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Ha ha ha. Before you can dig in further, you're interrupted by the arrival of one more student. It's almost time for class. Clank. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket bolts. What? You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Bzzzt. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the start of the class. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he is also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologise for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. And try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry, I get a little worked up if people try to pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs in the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's a scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy, down! I'll flop him. That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, was snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I guess you're a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review this global history. My favourite fowl, the chicken. If you want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to Sprinkles, it's holding a tray of food in front of you, while Emojing. Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to take? Shimmering pepper. A brightly coloured pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out and grab it and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever you're trapped through this universe. My friend, ooh. The sky again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you just do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some of the spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man, you come to fight too and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last. And now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I better pay attention. You'll make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Is everything a competition with you two? Yes. Yes. Well, not with me. I'm on a personal journey to learn to love. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you two have some portable monsters to capture or something? The reference in this game is pretty good. I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of becoming a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if you're constantly fending off challenges from know-it-all with an apron? What a headache. Besides, I already brought my own lunch. Emojing, you should have it. It'll give you the energy you need to succeed. Miriam reaches out and presents a gift to you. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with a chocolate milk to wash it down, with a tartlet for dessert. Only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for the motivation. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely you put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This lunchroom. Sports in court. Finally, a little sense, you breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Timer, ready. Just then a huge light. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ow. I just stand corrected. If there's a battle you want, it's a battle you'll get. My best they can be the best of them. Best believe it. Like a diamond I was formed under pressure. It's chance to shine. I'll defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can press him once again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast if the timer runs down. You'll be forced to pick randomly. The temperature does boil at. If it boils 100 seconds, you'll. That's right, but how would you have gotten into the stool without knowing that? I don't know. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. That enticing. Oh yes. You're going to need to season the chicken before you have any idea to cook it. But do you know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly? But you have no idea. It's 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going on, it's time to elevate the craft. What state of mind offers gratitude? That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. I'm sweating. Your classmates are rooting for you. Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice. You draw energy from that place. A small town in the big... Right, no you... Fuck. Fuck, I like... Next question. What's the sound of success? It's this thing. Fuck! Next question. You know, it's kind of... I believe in you, Emojing. He's actually cheering you on. It could be awesome, except knowing he's watching you totally forget all you can think about Colonel. What do you think? failing. You know what? You shouldn't be focused on this challenge. You're falling behind. Sorry if I got the question. What does that have to do with... You're really struggling to keep up. Ashley has begun plating elements of a dish. It's comfortable and complex. To make time, you toss your biscuit dough into a mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zipped. I know you love doing nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilised in a kitchen battle, but something that means sacrificing the personal touch? Whoa. Right, you're going to have to start reading because there's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by the easy way. I need to take my hoodie off. When you hear everyone talking, you realise how serious the area was. Emojing, no! But you're not fast enough and the hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to hold a hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two of you. On the account of Emojing's injury, you see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto your dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you've prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. That looks like something tasty. I was going to ask Emojing to do that, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring the creamer of this delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. What the fuck? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued by it, perhaps not impressed. He dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Yeah, let's put myself. You reach out your apron to wipe the sauce of his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavour for later. No! Well, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, leave a like. Comment down below if you want to see anything like this, if you want to see any more of this. Really appreciate it. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you had fun. I did. Colonel Sanders is so dreamy. Anyways guys, like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!